the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength, my Redeemer. The words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength, my Redeemer. And go in peace. Now, Lord, let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength, my Redeemer. The words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength, my Redeemer. And go in peace.
Ushe TD JAK S ne condition na anoden say a whole man of God on say we say Ghana and say globally no men of God that are more global recognition. You can talk of TD JAK S, you can talk of Pastor Chris, you can talk of Apostle Joshua Selman, you can talk of Duncan Williams, you can talk of Dark World Mills, Eastwood and Naba, you can name them. What you say and Idahosa big men are more global recognition. And I feel so no almost say Omanyo baby call TB Joshua from Nigeria, Dr. Mas Moro from Birmingham, I think in the country, no. These are great men of God. I think we saw more global recognition. More global recognition. But TD JAK S situation, I think I'm not doing. Very, very sad that information you know how so it is alleged say on stage Ogusua o preaching no. And I tell you say, onya serious stroke attack. I know they pass a whole man of God. O share on say na sorry for no try say on be speaking tongues on on be bonfire on behalf of a woman of God no. But we say sorry one paying for no so came to surrender a TD JAK S. Now video be trending online. Almost say one lady be a friend Celestial Celestina or also a woman of God. Or the prophecy be by or say a man of God may have, I think I was saying a man of God may die on stage, you say, whilst he's preaching money out there. But main kasabe bro, what do you video number?
So, in fact, many ministers will die during these 10 years. Some will drop dead in the pulpit. So this death thing is consistent. The people of God say that God doesn't kill someone, but the Lord keeps talking of dead, death, dying, and now pulpit death. As judgments, they will drop dead in the pulpit for the corrupted gospel that they taught my people, which has led them astray. Many of them will die and enter into eternal judgment as a result of the things that they are saying, while a few of them will die to keep them from entering into eternal judgment. 2 people I've mentioned like that. Both of their names are in another prophecy. Kim Clement, Miles Monroe. Both of them starting to get off track. Both of them lured aside because of the glitz and glamour of all the people clapping. It's so accurate. Some of them will only die to keep them from suffering. The Lord sounded very stern when he spoke about the pastors who don't preach the true gospel of Jesus Christ and how they are deceiving and misleading the people. And here is a piece I did not share. At this point, I tried to intercede for them and for people in general, After all, God saying that he will shake the earth and strike these powerful ministers was a tough thing to hear, and I could not stay silent. So I went to intercede for the people that he was talking about, but instead, a loud voice, "No, do not pray to me. I will surely do this. I will surely do it. I will surely do it." So I shrank back from the severity of the voice because I knew that God was fed up, and I knew that he would do the things he's now saying. So let us examine the difference between you and myself. Those who are steeped in the gospel in your heart, all we know is that you're an evangelistic, prophetic, apostolic, teaching pastor. You've got all fivefold ministries inside of you. You're so full of discernment that we have to give you lead shoes just to keep you and your spiritual gifts walking here on the earth. And then there's just me. We both hear God say something and you're out there, "This is not of God," attacking the man of God, and me. "Do not pray to me." My mouth closes. I'm silent. I can tell when a person is fed up in real life. How would I not be able to tell when God is fed up? And so we see the difference, that God can speak and be respected. God can say, "I have boundaries, Celestial." The earth has a boundary. You on earth, you have judges, presidents, you have lawyers, you have a prison system, you have a legal system, and the legal system is your boundary. When people cross the boundary, there are consequences. I too in heaven am greater than your legal system. I have boundaries. And when people cross my boundaries, there are consequences. And I don't need to be a lawyer to understand that and say, "Okay, God." But the modern day church, reckless love, he forgives it all. I've had people coming here and saying that God will forgive the bestiality. He didn't forgive it in the Old Testament, but now in the modern world, doggy love will also be.
Abusuanti yes sister no. Na on say all kasa no obodi mienu bi eye o say Kim Clement and Dr. Mars Moreau. I can only talk about Dr. Mars Moreau because when I was on campus, Dr. Mars Moreau videos and me reading the books, me bony videos on no keys to kingdom principles. Like in the books, what you say, difference between your job and your work, and your Matthew Dr. Mars Moreau for so many years. Now, woman, ya okay, I watch as Dr. Mars Moreau, so along the way, no, and also get it off track. Dr. Mars Moreau, information ya they say on your plane crash, and on a year or movie. But woman, ya okay, I say Dr. Mars Moreau get it off track, no, and what thing. Ye gusu the story na chi information be benya bia no ye be bro na so hu de ko e highway subscribe na hit notification bell no so send dey di kan na dey share akra bibia Stacy